thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Return begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, Washington. He'll stroll into the end zone. Talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for the first down of 37.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they hand it off to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Washington. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught at the 30. Still running. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Well, without a safety over top, this quarterback, every time he sees one-on-one opportunities, trust me, he's going to take shots. He believes in his receivers. He's got receivers with speed that can win downfield. A great way to start this game with a big play.
And the Terrapins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Terrapins. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Got to comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Now it's second down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Williams. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks free in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Make some adjustments to get a stop. They'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane. Pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Tries to get it to the running back. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Washington. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
The Terrapins will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Sure hands. It's Scott. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Terrapins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
The Terrapins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On the ground, it's Lewis. He'll
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Grab down the middle, it's Manning. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. We've reached the end of one of this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fights through a tackle. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Williams. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? A play action, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw, as the third down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The Huskies will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Positive drive here. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Washington. This time a completion. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And the Terrapins hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they pick up the first on the ground. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Washington. He's running out of time here. Looks like he's going to run it. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
3rd down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A short completion of the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Scanning the field, it's Washington. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback keeps the football. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option, whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it. puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Championship game, 12th play of the drive coming up. Shades of the Notre Dame march against Ohio State. They're trying to sneak it for the first. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He escapes the pocket. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
There's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
He'll ride the back again here. Has the 1st down and more. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Quarter. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. And he's brought down there. And the Terrapins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
To the air, it's Washington. The pocket breaking down. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Terrapins are on the move here.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Replay goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Dropping back. It's Washington. Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Past the 45. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Let's see if this offense can convert now. It's 4th down and long from the 49. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Play action here on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
They'll run it here. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Williams. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The Huskies will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Now the delay is called. Offense took a little too much time there. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. The defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. They'll mark off the penalty yardage. It's half the distance to the goal. Movement here from the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Take it down, but not before. Makes the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's a crucial first down. They're no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down to the 13. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. Not a penalty called too often in football, but we see it here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Washington. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
And the Terrapins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Showing a bunch formation now. And there's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's getting 4th down and inches. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? The Terrapins pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Dropping back, it's Washington. Moves out of the pocket. Heaves the ball deep down that right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Set 2nd down play here. And for the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's caught. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. It's Washington in front. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Terrapins will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Breaks loose at the 40. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
The Terrapins with 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Washington. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. Got to bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the Terrapins are in the red zone now. Looking for some space. It's Lewis. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing it out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun, handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Harris. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, the defense does a great job of preventing a big play downfield. The only thing they don't account for is the quarterback's legs on third down, and because of that, he picks up a first down and gets a new set of downs.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back has it on the screen now. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And here's the handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? It's a quick grab. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. They take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I really wondered what direction they might go here with the national championship on the line. What a nice throw, but what impresses me is the catch and then the run after the catch to get the ball into the end zone. They go up by 3 now late in the game. An extra point here will force your opponent to have to drive the length of the field to beat you.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? And the pass is incomplete.
Well, at this point in the game, obvious situation, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to take off here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Time running down. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking downfield, it's Williams. He lets it rip. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking for a late deep shot. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for the national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Maryland Terrapins.